So I dyed my frickin' hair again, and I can still frickin' see red in the sunlight. I did, see that? It's still red. But I did the darkest, or black, brown, and then mixed it with deep brown or dark brown. I don't know. It was like two different colors I mixed together. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go to a frickin' salon because this red ain't coming out, unfortunately. Yeah. And it stained the shit out of my fucking. And I haven't had gloves on, but it stained the shit out of everything. I had to use, alcohol. Hey, Sharon, thank you. Like I said, damn it, there's still red in it though. Can't you see? Like I mean, it took the grays away, but like in the sunlight, you can still see the red tint. So it's just kind of frustrating because it's like, when is this red gonna go away? Like, it should not last that long. Because the two dyes I did, like I said, they were both like deep brown. Yep, I can see you. Can you hear me? Thank you, Scout. I can see you. And FYI, Nut, don't fucking bring my name up. I go where the fuck I want to go. So, I don't know if you trying to think you're snitching on me or something. I'm a grown-ass woman and I will go the fuck where I want to go. Okay? Just so we have that clear. What's up, what up? I'm like, what's up, what up, what up? Other way around. Hey, Bama. But there was something else I was gonna say too. Like I said, freaking, I know I wanted to say that, and I am tired of all the addict shaming. Like, it's getting disgusting. And, like, people in recovery should be disgusted too, because obviously everyone in recovery was once an active addiction, so talking crap, you're really talking crap about yourself too. So, just saying. Mm. Remember those freaking, I remember, I think that, they were the Bumblebee tuna kits. Like, it just came, it had the can already pre-mixed, and then it just had the crackers in it. But they also have the one that, like, had a cookie in it or whatever. I freaking love I don't know what it is, but the Bumblebee brand is definitely better than the Starkist. I don't know why, but yeah, that Bumblebee tuna kit is on point. I love that. And I'm not really a huge tuna fan, but I'll eat that stuff. I usually get the chicken one, but I tried the tuna and I actually like the tuna one better than the chicken one. Yeah, I agree, Sharon. I don't like the J word. I do not. Hey, Kitty Gang K, how are you? Oh yeah, I was trying to ask, like, how do you know the sex of a spider, or like your tarantula? How is there a way to tell what sex it is? Like, or does the pet store tell you? Like, is there an easy way for somebody to know? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, definitely is. Like I said, though, I don't know what it is, but and Starkist is supposed to be like the number one brand or whatever, most popular, but they ain't beating that Bumblebee tuna. Spiders have balls, for real? Like I said, I know that birds, um, like a lot more birds used to have wieners, and apparently they started falling off. So like most birds don't have them anymore. Oh, okay, kitty gang. Dang. That sounds like it does sound like a very complicated process. Hey, CWC. I was asking I was asking how uh how to tell the sex of a spider or like a tarantula or whatever. And we are talking about bumblebee tuna. Is it more? Yeah, I was gonna say, I know they raise the prices now because like I'll usually get the 3 pack because they make a 3 pack at Walmart or Meijer or whatever. And I want to say it's close to like $4 or $5 for a 3 pack. And they're like over $1.50 each. And that's just for the tuna and crackers. If you want like the lunch kit, that's even more. But CWC, they make a chicken salad one too. And that, like the Bumblebee brand, and it's so good. Sharon. So, quite a few people have lost their wieners, I guess. Oops. Like I said, I've observed things myself for a while, and I'm just going with what I observe. Because if eBiggers was like literally all pro you and doing everything for you, and then now it's like, and that's the crazy thing. It's like all these people band together to try and come after you or something. It's fucking weird. I ain't never seen no shit like it. I know, right? Welcome to the CWC. Nah, I was talking about how like fucking net fucking nut ass fucking she was playing sharing shit last night and is gonna be like, well, at first she read Monarch's comment and said that I said it, but then she was like, oh, that was Monarch. But Janelle's life is in there. Wow. Like, I'm pretty sure it's been a known fact that me and Sharon have no issues, so uh, I just can't with some people. And I never fucked with NetNet anyways. Never fucked with her. She's the definition of a liar. For real, because she'll fucking lie her ass off and then, like, try to come back and say, I didn't say that, or I didn't say it that way, or this person said it, not me. Like, are we having a little MSG syndrome? Deflect? Net, deflection? And I'm sure a few people will get mad at me for speaking about this, but sorry, not sorry. Like I said, I'm just sick of it, and I'm gonna speak what I want to say. That's what I have a channel for, right? Hang on one sec. I gotta try and find my... Look, guys, I still have... When did I buy these? See, I smoked too much weed. I forgot when I bought this stuff. But I still have my joints because they're freaking potent. I still have them. This one I still got like half. This one was okay. The permanent marker. But I feel like I smoked more of it and it didn't really do much for me. Ooh, that's a big ass chunk of ash. But when I get done smoking, what I do is I put them, like, I'll leave them lit and stick them back inside of here and shut the lid and then just, and it'll put them out. Because I'm very bad about putting joints out in an ashtray, like I'll crush them and ruin them. So, and I used to be a blunts only person, but I'm too lazy to roll blunts, so I just kind of adapt it. Plus, blunt paper can be harsh sometimes. So, yeah. But I think these are my favorite. The carts and the like, this is a live resin one. Definitely my fave. Hey, I Heart Pink. How are you? There you go, CWC. That hit was for you. She put up a post for a minute and quickly pulled it. Said she was sorry. She called me a prostitute. Pig told her to remove it. Damn. I hate when people be doing that shit, posting community posts in the middle of the night and then fucking removing them. Like, don't be a pussy. Leave it up. That's cool. I'm glad that you can use your regular channel again. That's gonna get them all in a tizzy. Exactly what's up. Same here. I have this other one too, cause see, I got this also. When I got those joints, it's a it'd be doing some weird stuff though, cause there was a bunch of bubbles in it there earlier. Now they're gone, but this one hits really good. Hang on, I'll show you. That one blows out a lot of smoke. You gotta be careful with this one. Because I hit it really hard, like, when I first got it, and I was, like, fucking high, and I'm all, like... But it wasn't the good high, I was a little paranoid. So I was, like, walking around, like, I didn't even want to go in Walmart. I was, like, everyone's looking at me. They know I'm freaking high off weed. Not that it really matters because it's legal now, but I'm used to back in the day when, like one time when the cops, like I had, like, okay, crazy. I don't know if I told this story. If I did, stop me. But anyways, this guy came over. He always ODs. Freaking, I told him to leave. Fucking, I come back. Okay, because like I already knew that he would OD, but he would always wake up, like usually within 2 to 3 hours, because I would make sure he's breathing. I'm not that heartless. But like I grew numb to it because no matter how much he did, how big, little, it didn't matter if it was trash or good, like the motherfucker would be down for like 2 to 4 hours. Because he did, the first time I met him, I thought he was dead. Like, and we were flipping out. Well, anyways, he woke up and came inside and was like, hey, what's up, everyone? And we're all like, what the fuck? But, anyways, so I go to the gas station because, like I said, I knew he had did shit and I didn't want him, in the vicinity or whatever. I was like, what, our other friend, I was like, they're home. Like, I got something to do. You should go over there. And I come back from the gas station. This mother effer OD'd in his truck, had it in drive, ran into a fence. Like, it was just out of control. Like, he ended up being okay, like, obviously, but pretty much I had warrants, so I was freaked out. So I had weed on me, that's all I had on me, but I was fucking freaked out. So I ran to the neighbor's house because I figured they wouldn't snitch on me. These motherfuckers go to the cops and say, oh, his friend is over there hiding because she has warrants. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I come out. They, obviously ran my name. Fucking, they hadn't put me in cuffs yet. And they had me, like, sitting on the front of the hood or whatever. So I like slowly, because I was like real slick about it, because like the cop was in the car running my name at this time, because like I said, I knew I was about to get cuffed and I didn't want to get caught with the weed because it was still illegal. So literally, I slyly grabbed it out, dropped it, kicked it under the car. They never fucking found it. Thank God. But yeah, and then that's the only time like they ever tried to ask me like about where the dope came from. And I just said, he bought it from some dude that apparently lives a couple blocks down. He just comes out and stands on the corner here and there. I was like, I don't know. He's tall, black. That's all I can say. I was like, I don't know his name. I don't know who he is. He just randomly comes out. And they never fucking, they slammed the door on me and, like I said, never asked me again. So that was that. Yeah, hit the thumbs up for the jailbird. But hey, I am good now. Like, as long as I keep my shit together and pay this money, I will not be in jail. Well, see, this was back, I don't know if the Good Samaritan law was in effect at that time. So, um, like, what was I gonna say? Like, cause the fucked up thing is, they had called, cause I had just made some money, and, I did the same shit that dude OD'd off, and I didn't even feel it. That's why I was, like, shocked, and I did more than he did. That's why I was kind of shocked and amazed that he OD'd, and at that point I was using IV. So we both did it the same way, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I didn't even freaking feel it. I was still feeling like shit. I had actually called my regular dude who was about to bring some stuff over, But, like, luckily, I had, like, as I was walking up, I noticed the cops were there, so I called them and I was like, hey, hold off, don't come until I call you. But the only good thing is at least when I got to jail, I had money on my books, so that was, uh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. What's up? Well, see, I don't, like I said, the, okay, so my thing is, there was another situation where it was at my dealer's house. This guy had just gotten out of jail. Like, his girlfriend was with him and she had gotten some stuff and supposedly he wasn't going to be using. So they let him, or they let her use the bathroom, but he went with her. Well, apparently she gave him some shit and he fucking OD'd. And they literally, because, like, they keep Narcan around. I keep Narcan on me at all times too, just in case. But, freaking, they, Narcaned him twice. And, like, he had the death rattle going on. So, literally, dude just grabbed his shit, left, had his girlfriend call 911, and they came. And, like I said, they made sure his life got saved. And you know what I'm saying? And that was, like, I'm sorry. I know, like, people are going to probably think this is messed up to say, but the dealer I had, I'm sorry, but he was a good guy. He really was. Like, other than the fact, yeah, he's selling the shit, but I mean, if he's not going to do it, people are going to get it somewhere else. You get what I'm saying? But he actually cared, like, he didn't want nobody to die. Like, he's the type that would make sure his stuff was, like, it was good, but not, like, kill you type good. And a lot of times he would make people, like, if it was something new, he would have them, like, if they didn't have, like, someone that could watch them or whatever, he would have them stay there and, like, to make sure that they didn't need to be Narcaned or whatever. So I'm sorry, not sorry, but I think that because some dealers don't give an F. Like, I've been around other dealers who bragged about frickin', and I didn't, like, after I heard all that, obviously, I didn't fuck with them, but literally, they would brag about how, oh, my shit's so good, I just had to roll this chick off in the ditch. Like, that was my first hint to get the fuck away from that person. Dang, we got lots of trolls up in here. I don't even, I don't even see what they're saying. I'm just rambling away. I pray multiple times a day, boo boo. I went to church today. Yeah, no, no, no. I wasn't saying the calling 911, like, that. What I was mad that the neighbors snitched on me about having warrants. Like, that's what I was mad about. Like, they didn't have to say all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he he was awake and talking while they were arresting me. You know what I'm saying? And then the fucked up thing is they took dude to the hospital. He had like $500 or $600 in his truck because I guess he was gonna, like, try and come bond me out because he felt bad. And fucking somebody stole it out of his truck. I have a suspicion it was the person I was living with, because obviously they were on shit too. Yay! Yes, now you have to subscribe to get blocked. That's funny. Yeah, exactly. Wait, what does that message say? Oh, and I was talking about like how the other thing where I was talking about snitching is like the cops only asked, like, tried to ask me one time to snitch, and I literally, like, that's when I was like, well, I think he told me he got it from some dude like 4 or 5 blocks away, and he was just standing out on the street corner and he grabbed it. I was like, I went, or I, whatever, and then, like I said, they just slammed the door shut on me. So. That's what I was saying about that. And then they never asked me again about anything because I'm not going to cooperate. Because my feeling on it is this, okay? Why would I snitch on the dealer when I'm the one who chose to go buy it, knowing I'm taking a chance of buying it and having to take it with me and getting caught with it? Why should I, snitch on the dealer? I'm the one that chose to buy it, so I'm the one that's taking that risk. You know what I'm saying? Now, the dealer takes a risk when he goes to re-up and get the shit and brings it back. You get what I'm saying? But that's how I've always felt about it. Why I would never ever snitch, because I was choosing to do the stuff. So I can't blame or put my shit, if, like, who was it, CWC, if you can't do the time, don't do the crimes. Somebody was saying that, but yeah, so that's how I've always looked at it. That's even like, I wouldn't even stitch on a dealer that I hated if he ripped me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not in my nature. Damn, that's crazy. He turned down a 6-year plea and got 15 to 40? That fucking sucks. Exactly, CWC. That's all they're gonna do is, and not only that, once you call the police, somebody is gonna get either arrested, they're gonna have, your name's gonna be in the system now. Once your name's in the system, like, it's a wrap. They're gonna fuck with you. And as much as they can. Yeah, Bama, it does. That's because people, like, because like I said the other day, like, my brother was talking about how he's like, if I had to do a year in jail, he's like, I could not do no jail time. I just couldn't do it. Like, I'd have to unalive myself, whatever. And I'm like, I'm like, a year? Are you kidding me? I was like, yeah, it sucks and you don't want to do it, but like, once you're in there, you just learn how to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Is once you get, like, if you got to do time like that, basically you got to get a daily routine going on. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get a daily routine, everything, like, your days go by quick. So my routine was What's Up's gonna laugh about this. He's gonna be like, I already knew it. But I would literally fucking, I would, cause I started getting REM run, which helped me sleep, but I would like wake up in the middle of the night and eat all my commissary. Oops. But anyway, in the randomest stuff, like I ate a pickle in the middle of the night, like what the hell? And then I woke up the next day mad because it was gone, and I thought someone stole it, but I really ate it. But anyhow, I would go to bed, like, because we get our meds around 9:30. So after that kicked in, I was a trustee, so I had to do my little cleaning, so I'd get all that done. And then literally about like 10:30, my meds would kick in, so I go to sleep. Breakfast was about like at Calhoun, it was at like 6:30, I think. It was 5:30 or 6:30. In Branch County, breakfast is at 4 fucking 30 in the morning. Anyhow, so I'd wake up. I sometimes wouldn't eat breakfast, but I would like grab, like the cake, certain things I liked or whatever. Well, then I'd go back to bed. Well, I forget. Or yeah, because breakfast was real easy. All I had to do was wipe tables as a trustee. So, like I said, I'd wipe tables down, go back to bed. Then lunch is about 11:30. Wake up for lunch. Okay. Eat lunch, do my little cleaning routine, go back to sleep. And then I would get up at dinner, and then I'd stay up from dinner until pretty much like 10:30. So I probably slept like a good 16 hours a day, 16, 17 hours. But my time went by so quick. Do you guys want to hear a funny story? I don't know if I told this story. I think I did. I think it was the one where I was saying that there was this really hot guard in I'm not even going to say which county. I already kind of did, but there was this really hot guard, okay? And I had the biggest crush on him. And just to F with him, like, because all the male guards would stare at my boobies because, like, I gained weight and my boobs were, like, huge. They were not saggy, so they looked nice. Anyhow, frickin' I wanted him to see my boobies. And plus, like, we get bored in there, so, like, the one chick was like, hey, I dare you to, like, pretend like you're sleeping, but have one of your boobs popped out, so, when this guard comes by, I'm gonna be awake and see his reaction, all right? I'm like, okay, bet. And she didn't think I was gonna do it, but I fucking did it. And it wasn't even the right guard that came by. And like on top of my bunk was like our community table where we kept like all of our dishes and, all our extra stuff or whatever. Well, anyhow, the chick that was awake said, like, when dude came by, he had his flashlight and he, like, shined it and, like, stopped and went back to the bunk. And she said he shined it right on my tit. And she's like, I was trying not to laugh the whole time. Well, then he shines it to the top of the bunk. And mind you, I'm awake, so I'm trying not to laugh either. Because he literally said, holy guacamole, this isn't supposed to be happening. And OMG. And then he turns around and says, because I guess the chick that was awake, she kind of sat up after he said holy guacamole or whatever. And she's like, what's wrong? And he shined the light on top of my bunk and he's like, this. He's like, you guys can't have that up there. That's a ticket. He's like, I'll give you till tomorrow to clean it up. And mind you, I had to leave my boobie out because I was sleeping. So the whole time my boob's just hanging out. And then he left or whatever, like, so I ended up, covering my boob up, whatever. We started laughing. I know they had to have heard because they have speakers or whatever. But why did the same guard come back in like 10 minutes later? It's almost like he wanted to see, and he wanted another peek of that boobie. He was trying to sneak another peek. Hey, Stunning Silver. How are you? But yeah, we did so much like childish, dumb things just to entertain ourselves. But that was better than doing tattoos, I guess. Well, we also had, like, cause there, and like, I wasn't even trying to have my boobs out, like, cause they kept moving us from pod to pod. Well, we ended up, like, the first pod where, like, I did that at, it was an open dorm. Well, they moved us to a closed dorm because they had to do some work in there or whatever. So it was hot in those cells. So literally, I would just sleep in my, like, either I had like a little white bra, probably kind of like this or whatever. But like I said, my boobs were huger. So literally, they were like looking like they're hanging out or whatever. And there was a wife and wife that worked there together on the same shift. But she came and literally opened my cell and was like, uh, said my last name. I'm not going to say it. She's like, you need to cover up your lady area because we do have male deputies that walk through. And I'm thinking, you might like my boobies. You know what I'm saying? Your girlfriend might, or your wife might get jealous. Well, see, the reason we did the tattoos is because all the girls kept fighting, and this was in the smaller county or whatever. Like, all the girls fought constantly, so literally they took the TV away. Not that we had like, I think, 4 stations on it, and then we could listen to the country music station, but we would usually do that, and then like, we would listen to the country music station and play spades or walk or whatever. But my friend, I had my one friend in there, she literally fought everybody, like, except for me. Like, she fought freaking everybody. There was some good freaking, like, there was some good entertainment in there with the fights, I'm not gonna lie. It used to be entertaining. Like I said, I only fought once, and that was because of the girl calling my children the N-word, so I definitely messed that hoe up. And like I said, the 96-hour lockdown, even though none of the other bitches got locked down when they fought, but I did. But I called the whole jail. I was like, this jail's racist as fuck. Like, I even said that. I was like, y'all fucking let fights happen every day, which are worse, like, than what had just happened. Like, I've seen blood drawn. Like, I didn't even draw blood. Like, what the F? And that, but the sad thing is, I found out later the girl, like, has mental issues, like bipolar, schizophrenia, like, because when I was in jail this last time, the guard, because, like, the same guard was there or whatever, he told me that basically this chick, she got, like, R-worded by a guy and got knocked, like, basically got pregnant. And the messed up thing is she got arrested, like, right after it happened. So she had to do, like, I think he said it was like 6 or 7 months that, like, she had to serve. So basically, like, she couldn't get, she couldn't get an abortion if she wanted to because she's locked up. I don't know how that works, but in situations like that, I feel like they should have given her a choice. But the messed up thing is she literally, like, disassociated and was like pretty much was like, no, I'm not pregnant, even though she had a belly, baby moving around. Like, she literally would tell everyone she was not pregnant. And it's like, that is kind of sad, but don't talk about my kids, okay? That's crazy, CWC. That's funny. Oh gosh, I have a lot of rehab stories too. Like, the things. The very last time, like I said, I got freaked out because people were having sex outside of my window in some bushes. Like, what? And it's like, you can't, there's no condoms in rehab. So they're doing it. And it's like, they're not using protection. And it's like, and this guy, the guy that effed the girl, literally was bragging about how he knocked up another chick in another rehab before, but apparently I think she decided to like terminate the pregnancy, or she had a miscarriage or something happened. But it's like he was all proud of it, and it's like, what is wrong with you? You never know what the F people might have. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for everybody. Like, you don't know. T-shirt, I think that's like what attracted me to you. 'Cause I feel like we do have a similar personality. Like, I'm silly as fuck too. Like, I'll just do this most random things, but I like to make people laugh. Like, especially if we're in a messed up situation like jail, or rehab, whatever. Like, I'm gonna try to make everyone have a better time. And if you gotta pull boobs out, boobs are coming out. Sorry, I'm reading some comments. Hey Harry, how are you? Oh gosh, yeah. Like I said, um oh yeah, the tattoo thing. Like I said, the only reason I we did the tattoos is because we'd never had a TV. And they literally took all of our commissary, like all of everything from us. And obviously, you'd like the stuff we used to tattoo, we'd have to hide it. So that was like the only thing we had. And we were bored. And literally, like, you'd do a tattoo, and like, by the time you did it, it was time to go to bed, or you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it just made the time go by. I do regret it now, though, because, like I said, I'm working on covering them up or making them look better, but that costs money. And unfortunately, the dude who was doing the tats for me is kind of on the run right now, so I have not seen him and I have no clue where he is. I just know he's on the run. But yeah, so there goes that. But he did, or I didn't have to pay him because he, like, basically he was trying to get practice, etc. I guess I was being his practice person. Kitty Genkai, that's I don't know, 'cause see what we did was pick poke. We call it pick poke, but I've seen there's like another way to do it too, but some people would wrap, like, 'cause what I would do is we could buy nail files off commissary, and then you'd either get a paper clip, like not a huge one, but like a smaller paper clip, like when you'd get your court paperwork, or a staple. And then you'd take your nail file and you'd sharpen it, you know what I'm saying? And then some people would put the thread around it, and the ink we use crushed up black colored pencil. Do not use pencil lead or pen ink. Just don't do it. All you're gonna do is scar yourself. But black colored pencil and VO5, the orange shampoo. And then you just got to get the right consistency, but like yeah, some uh like I said, some of them would do that cuz it would hold the ink, but when I would do them, I don't know, I just kind of preferred, like, the thread kind of fucked me up because it was easier for me to be more precise without the thread there. But literally, yeah, you sit there and like have to poke, 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 poke like 25,000 times. Because if you don't continually poke, poke, poke it, like um, it's gonna look weird. Like it's literally gonna look like someone just poked at you. Cause see how this one, that right there, I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like decent lines, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't just look like multiple pokes. But like I said, they took a long time and they hurt really bad. Like, I can go get a tattoo with a tattoo gun. I don't care where it's at. The only spot that, like, probably hurts the most is, like, the back of my, calves hurt kind of bad. But for the most part, like when I get tattoos with a, like, you know, a tattoo gun or whatever, I don't even feel that shit. But I don't know if it's just because I was used to doing the pick pokes and that hurt really bad. And then I was mad because I was in KPEP, the probation center, and I paid this chick to do, like, it was I want to say it was actually on this hand, and it was like going to be a huge, well, not that way, but it was going to be a huge diamond. I'm actually kind of glad it faded away. But, like, she used gel pen ink and, like, tried to say, oh, it'll work. It's different than regular pen. Because I tried to tell her, like, girl, you can't use pen ink. And she's like, no, I promise. The gel ink's different, blah, blah, blah. I think I paid her like 2 packs of cigarettes or something. And the thing literally faded away, like completely gone. Like I'm lucky it didn't leave a scar. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I paid for nothing. Oh yeah, Sharon. Like for sure, like that's the thing too when like in the my last jail stay, when I left, like well, when I got arrested off the porch, frickin' I didn't have no socks or shoes on, okay? It I was literally smoking my first morning cigarette. I had on some biker shorts, a crop top, tank top, in a flannel shirt. That's like all I had in my obviously underwear bra. Well, basically in that jail, they don't care. Like, you can bring in colored underwear, colored socks, like colored bra. You just have to, like, if it's underwire, you gotta take the underwire out, whatever. But I do like that they let you keep your stuff even if it's not white, like your undergarments. And freaking as I was getting bonded out, like because they helped me out with clothes since I didn't have much, but there was literally the pair of shorts that my friend wore when we turned ourselves in, like in 2017. They were still freaking there. That was crazy. Them some good shorts. They lasted a long time. Cause like you know how when they wash the stuff, like I don't know. I always hated buying like brand new white because I wanted like the white tees, and I hated sending them out because they'd always come back dingy. Um, I was just talking about County. Calhoun, no, you gotta have whites at Calhoun County and whites. Like, yeah. But like I said, at least Branch lets you keep your whatevers. Well, anyways, when I was getting bonded out, like they called my name to pack up or whatever, I literally like ran into my room and like, all the girls come with me because we had just got commissary, of course, but but obviously I hadn't even opened it yet. Well, they all come running in. And I was like, oh, I've got this bra and shirt on. I was like trying to gather my stuff, and I'm like, fucking strip me. I just like pulled my arms up, and they're like pulling all my freaking clothes off. And I'm just like, give me my uniform shirt and pants. It was funny. I was in it was actually a night I was getting released in Calhoun County. This was way, way back. The trustees were sneaking the cranberries, not like just the regular trustees, but remember how in Calhoun they had, I don't know if at the time you were there, because they had regular trustees and then they had the cranberries, which were like, the maroon uniforms. Um, I remember literally them raiding us one night because those bitches were sneaking H and thingies into the jail, and they were getting away with it. And you want to know how they got caught? You want to know how the F they got caught? They got caught because the one chick, and RIP, she's actually OD'd and not alive anymore. And it's sad because I was friends with her, but she had used since like she was young, like 10, 11. But anyhow, and plus her whole family, she was born into like a family of addiction, so it sucked. Well, anyways, she thought she could trust this guard and straight up told her that they basically had gotten stuff in. Now, I don't know if they found anything, but I do know that it ended with them like strip searching every freaking single one of us at like 2:30 in the morning. And like there in Calhoun, they don't release you till 4:30 a.m. Like it freaking sucks. And they do that because they said when they would release people at midnight, they had an issue where people would walk to the liquor, because there's a liquor store right there by the homeless shelter. The people would walk to the liquor store, get, booze, get drunk as shit, and then get arrested like an hour later. So they changed their release date or time until 4:30 a.m. Unless you're a trustee, then you get out at midnight. But yeah, like it was crazy because I didn't need, and I was kind of like sitting there mad because, like I said, I was DTing and shit, and I'm sitting there thinking like this bitch had shit this whole time and didn't even say nothing to me, like what? But that's just, I mean, you gotta, but it's like you snitched on yourself, bruh. Like, why would you ever tell a guard anything? Hell no. Hell to the no. I would never, like, and it's funny because in Branch County, like, one of the guards there, he's really cool. But, I was talking about, like, not liking cops and whatever, and he's like, I fucking hate cops. And I'm like, and I turned around, I'm like, you kind of are a cop. He's like, no, I'm not. He's like, I'm a CO, I'm a guard. He's like, I would never, he's like, if they offered me a bunch of money, he's like, I'd never be a cop. He's like, I don't care. He's like, I do not like cops. So after he said that, he became one of my favorite guards. For sure. I've only been in jail, not prison. But like I said, everyone says prison's better. OMGs, CWC, funny you say that because when, like I said, I've already seen like 3 or 4 of the guards since I had gotten out. And I had to just, like, when I went to court, I saw the transport guard. Freaking, there's always, like, the one security guard, he's always in there, like, it's the same guy. Because the other dude retired. But I hate Calhoun County Court because they have a sign that says you can't bring your phone into the courthouse. Like Branch County, you can bring your phone into the courtroom, you just have to have it turned off. But it's like Calhoun, you can't even, they have a sign that says you have to leave all that shit in the car. It's really weird. I didn't know they could do that. Like, because you know them auditor people that go around, like, auditing the auditors or whatever, like, dude got arrested in Calhoun by the guard that I think is sexy. Um, but not arrested. He got banned, or maybe they did end up arresting him, but that was after they, like, already pretty much told him to leave the building. He was trespassed, or they were trespassing him, and that he couldn't come back, and he still opened the door and tried to go back in, so they arrested him. I know, CWC, isn't that crazy? Because, like, literally, there was a guard there just saying, like, this is better than a factory job. I turned and looked at, I literally, like, stopped and looked like, what did you just say? Like, what? I was like, dang, so I could probably be a guard? I couldn't do it. I could not. Like, there's certain people, obviously, like, people that mess with kids and, bad crimes. But I'd be the type of CO that if there was someone in there just because they couldn't afford to pay or if it was something petty, I'd be wanting to let them out. Like, so I could not do that job. Hell no. Oh, that's cool, CWC. Yes, I noticed that this time, but it's because all of them were like super young. Like, 'cause the new jail, a lot of the, like, basically the same guards worked for years at that jail, and they all literally retired about the same time. So they had to get new people, and a lot of the new people that they got, like I said, they're like the age of my son, you know what I'm saying? And literally, like, they would come in the female pod, like, to, you know, because they had to get your laundry, like, you had different nights, you do different things. Well, it's like every time they'd come in a group, like, there'd be like two or three of them together, and like, not all of them, but some of them, like, if you got too close, they'd be like, back up. And it's like, chill out, dude. Like, I ain't gonna hurt you. I'm just trying to get some soap here. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? Oh, that's cool, CWC. Damn, Sherry, that's crazy. A lieutenant and an officer. So did the officer get freaking, I was gonna say, like, did he get life or did they give him, since he's an, well, if he did that to a lieutenant, they probably weren't very pleased with that, so I'm assuming he probably got life. Oh, you're good, kitty gang. Welcome back. We're just chatting about jail, prison stuff. I know, that's why I don't like, okay, so the county here that I went to, they, okay, the only way they make you change out of your clothes is if you have a felony charge, because usually that means you're gonna stay. But, like I said, the nice thing about here is they give you sweatshirts. So you can either use it as a pillow or, you know, if you get cold, whatever. But, in Calhoun, they literally, I think, from what I remember, it's about the same thing. Like, you get to keep your clothes. They might even let you keep it for a felony, I think, or no, because I think they, like, strip search you, whatever. They do all that extra stuff. Branch County has one of them scanner machines. Like, you know, the one that they have on, like, 60 Days In and the jail shows, to scan, like, to make sure you don't got drugs in your pockets. Uh, they weren't gonna scan me, and I was like, no, like, because, you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to fuck up my Suboxone, so I was like, I want y'all to scan me, etc. So I get up there, I have them scan me or whatever, and I got down and I was looking at the picture, and it was so freaking gross. Like, my boobs looked weird. And I was like, because they were looking at something, and I was like, looking, I'm like, what are you all looking at? And they're like, oh, there's something right here. Like, it was like right here, but like I said, my boobies, you could see like the underline of them. I don't know, it was weird. It was hard to describe, but I looked at them and I was like, are you guys looking at my boobs? And they're like, no. They're like, why would we look at your boobs? I'm like, I don't know. And then, like, I could see my muffin top hanging over and, like, all my bones. And I was like, get that thing away from me. I don't want to look at it any longer. Yeah. And the funny thing is, they didn't even, my roommate, when I got in there, freaking said she brought, the meth in. And it's like, how the F did you not get scanned? Like, I mean, obviously they weren't going to scan me and I made them do it, but like if you come in on I think they do it if you come in like on a drug charge. Like, or I know everyone that had work release, because like I had to go up front to take my Suboxone, so I got to be nosy and see and hear everything going on. Like I got to hear all the officers talking shit about everything. It was kind of entertaining. I got to hear all about their life problems. But anyways, the work release people had to get scanned every night when they came back. But usually that's how stuff got in. But their male trustees in Branch County like get to go outside and actually do stuff. Like they get to mow the lawn and like there's no guards watching them. But I think they also have to get scanned. You get what I'm saying? And then they do have female trustees in Branch now. They did not used to. And apparently they got to like go do trash pickup at the fair. But they must have did it like after the fair was over or like early in the morning before it started because I didn't get to see any of them. That's why I kept going because one of the trustees was like one of my really good friends years back. So I was hoping I got to see her. Well, and the weird thing is the guard that like I asked if he was looking at my boobs, like when I was leaving, because like they have very few female guards here. I had to get dressed like with him in the room. I had to go around like behind some like plastic bin wall thing. And even though there was a camera in there too. And like basically they're like, "Oh, go over to the left so the camera can't see you." And I'm like, "What?" And then not only that, it's like he's in there talking to me while I'm trying to get dressed. It's just a little awkward. And then I was talking about how I had lost weight, you know what I'm saying? Because I did. I lost weight in there. And he's gonna, because I put my clothes back on and they were big. And this mother effer, because I was like, dang, I'm losing weight. I was like, hopefully I don't lose no more. He's like, yeah, don't lose no more weight. You look good right now. And I'm like, what? And don't get in the crazy thing about it is he was actually one of the cooler guards, but it's like that was just kind of creepy. It kind of creeped me out a bit. And I'm very mad. I got, this is totally off the subject, but those stupid Impress, like, stick-on nails, like the ones that have the adhesive on them already, I hate them and they suck. I paid $8 for the frickin' nails, okay? And I literally I followed the instructions, did everything I was supposed to do. Frickin', they fell off. They all fell off. Like, oh, I was so upset. Like, I could have got kiss nails and frickin', I'll never buy them again. So just saying, do not get the Impress nails, okay? They get a 0 from me. Negative. But the thing that sucks is like some of the kiss nails, like I don't know, certain nails work better for me than others. 'Cause I don't know, maybe it's my nail shape. The only press-ons I like are, like I said, like the kiss ones that you glue on. And I used to like the longer ones, but now I'm more into like medium and short. I think they look better than the longer ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I went and got my nails professionally done, well, probably not because of my job, but if I didn't have my job, I would get them professionally done and a little bit longer, but I want to get, because my friend had kind of taught me not acrylic, but gels. She had done gel nails on me. I would just have to get, like, all the, like, the stuff to do it. But I could probably do my own gel nails, you know what I'm saying? I just would have to, like, play around with it. Yeah, that's true, Sharon. But usually, like, I try to keep, well, obviously, because I of work too, but I have a nail brush that I keep, like, so I can scrub them, you know what I'm saying? But they definitely do probably get more bacteria. You'd have to, like, wash your hands a lot more. What is shellac? What is that? I don't know if I've heard, I mean, I've heard of it, but, like, is it, that was, I didn't fart, that's me moving, in case you heard that. I have leather seats. But anyways, because if I did, I would just tell you. Um, I already know I like gel. It's just sucky because you gotta get the lamp, like, and it's kind of a long process, you know what I'm saying? But the reason I liked them is because they're better, it's better on your nails. Okay, CWC. So if I, like, go to a salon and say, shellac, I want shellac, they'll know what I'm talking about. But see, I would definitely have to get them shorter because, like I said, at work, I wouldn't want to, like, because if they literally, I wouldn't want to take a real nail off. You know what I'm saying? That would probably kind of hurt. No, I totally agree, CWC. That's definitely where I would go. I know my daughter knows a good place in Battle Creek. I was thinking about my next payday taking me and her to get our nails, like, get manicure, pedicure, get our nails done. Have a little ladies' day. Okay, CWC. Like I said, I think I've seen because I used to watch, like, all that stuff on YouTube. And I think there's this chick that I watched that used to do that because, like, she would put glue on and then a nail, and then she'd put, like, the acrylic or whatever she used over top of that, and then shape it and etc. Yeah, even the short nails I had the other day, like, when I was moving all that brush, well, more like tree limbs, them things were huge. And the boss was like, don't cut them down, just move them. And it's like, like, have you lifted these things? Anyhow, I had gloves on and I still, like, literally ripped one of the nails off and they were shorter. So yeah, like, I'm kind of scared about it. Really, I never liked Jaclyn Hill's stuff. Never liked it. Hang on a second. Oh my gosh, people. Oh, real life people frustrate me sometimes. Like, why? God doesn't give you more than you can handle. That's what I keep telling myself. I know of Jaclyn Hill, but she had, I always thought she had crappy products. I never bought any of her stuff. I do know her Morphe eyeshadow palette, though, like, got a lot of good reviews. Like I said, I more so like Jeffree Star. Like, I love his products. Who else? I haven't watched like there's a lot of newbies in the beauty community too. I think Morphe went out of business or is going out of business. And I kind of got mad when Morphe cut ties with Jeffree Star because I cause I actually have the Jeffree Star Morphe palette. And like that's one of my favorite palettes. And it was actually not that expensive. Yeah, didn't what was that one chick? She talked with the Brooklyn accent or I cannot remember names, but um she did the mascara gate where she used the L'Oreal whatever and it was like a paid for thing and she got busted putting like she had put on false lashes and was trying to like make it seem like the mascara made the lashes look like that. I cannot remember her name for the life of me because she's like a newer influencer. And anyhow, I really can't I don't know, I don't like her. I just never cared for her. Um, there's the one chick that slathers the foundation all over her face. Nope, not Laura Lee. I like Laura Lee's okay. She's definitely old school. This chick's newer. Like she's really new. Um, I also like James Charles too. Yeah, Tati is definitely cool. She's been around for a hot minute. Who is? What's up? I heard that Kitty Gang K. I want to get some, and I heard it's really good. And then who else do I like? Um, like I said, I haven't really watched a lot of makeup people in a while. Oh, no, for real, there's a chick that literally she'll squirt like a crap ton of foundation all over her face and frickin' like rub it in with her hands and like that's how she got like went viral and became famous. um I want to say her name is Megan something, but she's blonde, younger, but yeah, she literally That's how she became famous. You're funny. What's up? I love it. Oh, for real, Sharon? There's something. See, because like I said, I've been kind of out of the loop on the beauty community, so I'm not quite sure. I know. Jeffree, like I said, Jeffree will forever always be my favorite. Just because, like, he's made it through so much. Like, he was the first, and from what I remember, he was the first, like, male that, like, came into the beauty community and actually, like, did something with himself. Like you said, Sharon, he's got the ranch now, like, the yaks. He takes care of the yaks. Because people were trying to cancel him when they found out that he was like, because they were like, oh, you made it seem like it was a sanctuary for him and this and that. And then he started like selling the meat or whatever. But my thing is, it is what it is. Like, come the F on. Like, I don't know. And Jeffree just seems more down to earth. And I'm mad because when he was dating that one dude, he used to come to Grand Rapids or over by Grand Rapids a lot. Like, if I would have known that, I would have been stalking so I could go say hi to Jeffree Star. I agree, Kitty Gay K, because, freaking everything I've got from Jeffree Star, I've loved. Like, literally. Everything. Like, I used to have that, it was by Morphe, but the face setting spray, and it was like strawberry something. Like, best setting spray ever, because it was like in an aerosol can. OMG, it was so good. And that, like I said, that's why I was sad about the Morphe thing, because that stuff was cheaper. Like, he is, like, I think his makeup is reasonably priced for what you get. You know what I'm saying? But, like, for someone like me, I'm, living paycheck to paycheck, like, I'd have to save up to buy it, but to me, it'd be worth it, because this stuff is good and it lasts. Like, that Morphe palette, I've had forever. Yeah, or not ever, but I've had for, like, 2 or 3 years now. And it's still, like, looks like I've barely used any. But the sad thing is, makeup frickin' expires after so long, so. But I think, like, powder products, like eyeshadows and things like that, you can usually get away with keeping for a while. But definitely mascara, like anything liquid, like, you definitely gotta be careful on the dates. And also, I don't know if Jeffree Star still does it, but he used to do the mystery box thing. Like, it might be coming up soon if he's still doing it, because he used to do one for, like, Halloween. And there was also, like, $2 mystery items, and, like, people were getting, like, freaking highlighters, and, like, there was a lot of good stuff given. And it was worth way more than what you paid. But if they do that, I want to get one of those bundles, because usually if you get, like, the biggest bundle, you get, like, 1 or 2 palettes, like, the full palettes, like blood sugar, or, I know they were doing what was the other one? The cremation palette, I think. I want the nude one that he did. I know, I hear that yak meat. And before he did the yak meat, he started selling, 'cause remember he did the makeup, then he started doing skincare, and I want to try his skincare. Like, I've been wanting to for a while, but I like my Tatcha, so, and CeraVe. But, he started selling, like, pet stuff, too. And I thought that was cute. But, yeah. Poor What's Up, I'm sorry. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I'm gonna have to look into it more when I get off this live. 'Cause like I said, I haven't like caught up on all that. 'Cause I don't know if he's even on YouTube anymore. 'Cause like, and I don't mess with TikTok. So that's why I feel like I've not really seen much of him because I don't think he be on YouTube no more. That's freaking great. He's got meat, makeup, skincare, and animal, like leashes and collars and bowls and toys. Stunning Silver. QVC sells Tatcha? Really? And I bet it's way cheaper. I'm gonna have to check that out. Because usually I buy my, when I get my Tatcha cream, because it'll usually last me the whole year. I try to be sparing with it because it's expensive. But usually around Christmas, like Ulta, or not Ulta, Sephora will have, like the gift boxes or whatever, and it's like $80, which is like, is 70 or 80 bucks, whatever the price of one jar of cream is. But you also get a decent size face wash and then a serum with it. So it's like you're basically getting two free items. Like, so that's usually when I buy mine, is around Christmas. And I know it's getting close to Christmas because I'm almost out of Tatcha cream. I'm sad. I might run out before Christmas. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in the skid stuff too. I agree, Studied Silver. I definitely like Tatcha, because I'm the type of person, I definitely ain't gonna spend that much money unless, like, I see a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Tatcha's some good stuff. Like, I don't think I've ever heard of a person not liking it that has tried it. Like, right now I'm wearing my CeraVe, but when I put my Tatcha on, because I use the one in the purple jar, the dewy, um, anyhow, my skin literally just looks like healthy and glowy. I love it. Like, it's so good. So does QVC sell like package sets then? And like how much is their going rate for a jar of just like, do they sell it single? Yes, purple jar. Yes, yes, yes. Gotta be the purple jar. I mean, I've heard other people like the green jar too, but I just stick with what I know, and that's the purple jar. Uh, What's up, you're silly. But what's up, you can understand because you actually take good care of your skin. And I, like, that's something I really like and admire about you, because most men don't give an F about their skin or care about skin care. So I think it's cool that you actually care about your skin. And like I said, you've actually helped me with like suggestions of stuff that's helped my skin, like the glycolic acid. That shit changed my whole life. That changed my whole skincare routine for real. Oh gosh. Walgreens flip-flops. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Okay, Stunning Silver, thank you. I appreciate that. Because, like I said, I definitely think I'm going to run out. Probably, I might last till like mid-October. But like I said, I alternate. Like, usually I would use that cream in the morning and night. But when I get low, I just use it like either in the morning or night. And I ended up getting the CeraVe night cream with niacinamide in it. What's Up recommended the niacinamide, and I actually really like that a lot too. So I use that one at night and then my Tatcha in the morning. Beth G fucking blocks everybody. I believe that for real. Yes, squalene is amazing. Like I said, Biossance has some good squalene products. Or actually, they spell it with an A, squalane, because it's actually, or because squalene is something that comes from an animal, so they Biossance formulated, uh basically they lab created whatever, and it doesn't come from animals, so they call it squalane. So, but apparently it works the same, and yeah, it's good or whatever. Hey, Swiss Miss. Yeah, that's interesting. See, I've never bought anything. I've not bought no skincare products from Amazon. Or I mean, skincare, makeup. Like usually if I'm gonna buy something, I go straight to the website or like Sephora, Ulta, something like that. I'm not like Amazon is more so for like phone cases or I don't know. I don't sunglasses. I don't know. I don't really buy off Amazon a lot, to be honest. I know, CWC. That makes me upset too, because it's like she, Meth G had said, because I had said she reminds me of my mother, whatever. Well, she came back trying to say, if I was your mother, you wouldn't have been an addict and blah, 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 or whatever the F she said. So I came back and said, if you were my mother, I would have OD'd and died many years ago. Believe that. So, F, oh, wrong one. F you, Meth G. Yep, sure did. Sure the F did. Hang on one sec. Okay, sorry about that. Exactly what's up. That is the correct answer. For real. I was just more saying that because they literally both blame everyone else. Like, nothing is ever their fault. It's always someone else's fault. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's like, you gotta be able to own up to your bullshit. I think it was Tish who recommended that I get this brush, the Knot Doctor. Thank you, Tish, because I freaking love this brush. Like, it literally, like, you saw how, like, my hair was starting to look crazy. Like, this literally brushes through so nice, even if you have knots. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call it the Knot Doctor, I guess. But it literally takes all that out. It's really nice. I like it. And it's actually cheaper than the wet brush. I know, I love Tish. See, I used to like the wet brushes until I had bought one, and literally I only had it like maybe a month, and the freaking handle broke off. I was like, what the hell? And I wasn't doing nothing weird with it. You know what I'm saying? I was just brushing my hair, but it's like, my, I find it funny my eyebrow twitches randomly. That one does too. It's like now that I talk about it, they do it more. The twitchy eyebrows. Oh, sorry. Let me get the hair out, because I'm sure they'd all be like, oh my god, look at the hair in it. The Knot Doctor. And like I said, it's very, very dirt. And my daughter, because, you know, she has mixed girl hair, that is, like, she loves that brush. I had to buy her own. Which she lost, so I gotta buy her another one. But, hey, whatever works, right? And if it works on mixed girl hair, you know that shit good. And not saying that in a derogatory way, but I'm just saying, like, you would understand if you had to, it's a lot of maintenance, like, and I don't want my daughter to go around having crazy hair, so that's what I need. I need some more tips or some YouTube channels that are good on like how to do mixed hair, because like I'm not gonna lie, being in addiction and like that's one thing I never learned in jail was how to braid. So like I would love a channel or someone that could like give me good suggestions on products for the hair, like, because she's got a pretty good mixture. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Because she's got Indian in her, what would you call it? Barbadian? Something like that. But she's got a lot of different stuff in her. German, white. Okay, Kitty Gang K, that's awesome. I would love that. And yes, you will fall in love with this brush because my daughter is like tender-headed and like usually she wouldn't let me brush through her hair and literally I used this brush on her and she was like, fine. So yeah, I highly recommend it for everybody. It works for every hair. Message held for review. I mean, I don't really do too much with my hair. I usually just have it down. I haven't done it in a while, but sometimes I'll do where I keep like a little bangs and I do the half up like messy bun and then have some hair still down, or I put it all up in a weird messy bun. That's about the extent of my hairstyles. CWC, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I'm pretty much all German. Like, I think I might have a little bit of something else in me, but both both of my parents, like my dad's parents brought them over from Germany, and then my mom's parents, same situation. They were brought over from Germany too. So like, and then my parents got together, so pretty much that means I'm mainly all German. But everyone's like, "How are you German? You don't have blonde hair and brown or blonde hair and blue eyes." But like I said, it's the same with my cousin actually has blonde hair and blue eyes. CWC. Oh yeah, 'cause I said her name. I said Meth G. She said that's not her name, so if she plays this claiming I said her name, then she's admitting her name is Meth G. Go ahead. Go ahead and do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I double dare you. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I dare you, Meth G. Well, good. I'm glad. I should do one of those, where you, like, the Ancestry.com. Wouldn't that be crazy if, like, Hitler was my fucking distant, uh, like, great grandpappy or something? That would be fucked up. Because I don't agree with any of that, obviously. Like, I would have been one of the ones trying to save the Jews and get them out. Hey, Carrie Amby. I'll be praying for you, Carrie Ann B. Oh, well, I mean, do you really want me to trigger her? Do you guys want to, I think I've shown this before, but maybe she just never saw it. But, I did this tattoo in jail. It's a Hitler stash. I mean, I'm German. What the F? And then I got this tattoo, technically 88. We all know that means Hail Hitler. But I can't get rid of that. I was going to, but I cannot get rid of it because me and the chick that got it together in jail, she has OD'd and passed away, so that's like a remembrance tattoo to me. So, just saying. That ain't going nowhere. This is faded away like that was actually, and you know what's fucked up? The lady, me and another lady got this same one, and she passed away too. So, like I said, sometimes it's like I feel bad. I don't want to get rid of them because it's like, it's kind of like a remembrance, you know, of my friends. Hey, Chris. That's why I gotta fix the Chanel one, but that's why I got the Louis Vuitton, the Chanel. I'm copying Jeffree Star with that. I kind of want to get a little meat cleaver too, like he has. And I want his meat cleaver mirror. Like, that is so cute. I just, look how randomly and quickly I just change subjects, but my thing is, I can't help that I'm fucking German. Like, I'm obviously not like a hateful person. I have mixed children. I don't see color, I just see people. Like, what the fuck? CWC. Well, what's the point? She's gonna either private it or members only it. That's my thing. What's the point? Like, if you're gonna say something, leave it up. The fuck? Like, don't be a pussy. Okay, Carrie Ann B. Cause yeah, like I was gonna say, my daughter has Indian in her too. I call her Mess G because, like she said, if her name is said, it's her content. So I want to see if she's gonna talk about this because then she'll be admitting her name is Meth G. What's up? Oh man, that's so upsetting. Sad. I like Courtney, but I just can't with Meth. Like I said, anyone with Meth G, like I just can't. I don't think it was to check her Swiss Miss, unfortunately. Right, CWC, and talk crap about a bunch of other stuff that nobody freaking knew about. Like, what? I know. We definitely did. Moment of silence. I agree, Swiss Miss, but the problem is I can't rock with no pedos or people that talk badly about God, minor children. Just can't do it. I can't. I agree. I think, oh no. Like I said, Beth G is just a fucked up person. Like, anytime anything happens between her and someone, it's always the other person's fault. It's never her fault. It's always their fault. That's why I'm saying, like, she can never own up to anything. Like, what? It's not that hard. It's not that hard to say. It's not, I don't know. Maybe apparently it is for her because she can't do it. I no, CWC, I agree with you. I feel the same way about Bobbles, and I'll say it out loud now. I don't fuck with her. And I don't fuck with Lou either, so, or e-beggars. Like, mm-mm. I just have a, and not crazy. You are crazy. Like, you literally, like, you, like, I swear to God that she, like, mixes up things that people say. Like, I swear to God. Hey, Elliot. Right, what's up? Is she even around still, CWC? I've not seen anything. I've not seen anything from her. Oh, bitch, I smoke in the eye. I hate the Wi-Fi here be doing some weird stuff. But I don't really, like I said, I don't really know too much about CSL, but I do believe that he's made maybe some not nice comments on my channel before. I can't remember, but I don't fuck with him. Mm, wait, they don't let you smoke on probation? Wait, they don't let you smoke on probation? I thought because I have a friend on probation and he smokes. Like, his probation officer, like, knows he smokes and everything. I didn't know that, I didn't know they didn't allow smoking of the ganja. Like I said, it's technically legal. Uh, I didn't know if that, like I said, I never, the only charges I've had are one retail fraud, one or no, 2 heroin possessions, and then I have a felony non-payment / leaving the state. And well, no, I'm not even going to say I have 2 of those because this one's going to be reduced to a misdemeanor. That's crazy. Well, yeah, if CSL goes and meth G's, then he can fuck off. You wanna know what kind? What's up? A little biatch. Bufferette charges. Am I buffering? I know I was a minute ago, but that's because the Wi-Fi was doing something weird, so I turned it off. How much battery do I got going on here? Ew! Get out of here, you weird bug! What the fuck is that? That was some weird looking fly bee prototype thing, and I don't know where it went. Oh, oh God. I mean, forgive me for saying that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I don't even talk to him, so he's non-existent in my book. Kenzie. Dang it, what's up? You better come and take me to lunch or else. Just kidding. So one of these days I'm gonna come up that way. When I have some time. When is the next, what do you call it? School break coming up? Because my daughter will probably go stay with her dad during her school breaks. So maybe I could come then. Well, I gotta figure out work too. I forget. I have things I have to worry about now. That's the only thing that sucks. That would be fun. That would be fun to have like a big giant luncheon together. Well, if you moved, where would you go? Would you still be in like at least the same vicinity, or I mean at least in that same area? Because I think, like I said, I'm smack dab in the middle of Detroit and Chicago, so it's 2.5 hours either one I want to go to. Ann Arbor is more like, I want to say 2 hours. Or no, hour and 45, I think. Something like that. So I may be a little closer to Detroit than Chicago, but I know it's about halfway point. I know for sure Battle Creek is like the halfway point between Chicago and Detroit. Oh, okay, Elliot. That would be kind of fun to travel around everywhere. It, it sounded like something just. Is it supposed to like rain or storm? It's kind of looking like some dark clouds off towards the Chicago way. I think I'm gonna get off. Sorry about that. I think I'm gonna get off here and chillax. But thank you all for joining me. And I will see you next time. What is that saying on that show? Or wait, was it? And we'll see you next time on The Price is Right. Oh, I don't think he ever did, Sharon. I don't think he ever showed shit. Because he doesn't know what the F he's talking about. But, alright, y'all. Have a good one. Hopefully, like I said, maybe tomorrow I'll go live again. Something like that. But it was nice chatting with everyone. Hit the thumbs up. And I'll see y'all later.